And what's cracking, guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's segment on two of the most popular meme coins out there, which is PEPE and WIF. Now, I know that I don't usually cover the meme coins. At least I think it's been a couple of years now since I did a dedicated video on a meme coin. But I wanted to cover them today primarily because, number one, I noticed that they were trending. Okay, I was on the Mango dashboard looking for opportunities. For those of you who are new here and you do not know what the dashboard does, well, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of cryptos out there. How do you know which chart actually has the opportunity? Which coin is worth trading? Well, the dashboard is going to help you filter out just that information. So while going through the dashboard today, I noticed that PEPE was fourth on the list. Telling me that trading volume is intense on PEPE. So there's a lot of market participants right there trading PEPE. So I figured that, hey, there's interest. And also owing to the live streams, a lot of you, every time I do a live stream, a lot of you actually request PEPE, that I cover PEPE and WIF. Now, let's actually first start with PEPE. We're going to first start with PEPE, and then we're going to get on over to WIF. Okay, I'll try and include timestamps in the description below. Now, the daily to the 4-day is all long, telling us that, hey, the higher time frames are all in an uptrend. However, your lower time frames could be suggesting that you actually get a good pullback opportunity. So for those of you sitting on the sidelines on PEPE looking for a better bid to jump into a trade, right now the dashboard is saying that, hey, you might actually score a better bid owing to the short signal. Short equals bearish. Okay, this came in 19 hours ago. And in 19 hours, okay, let's just say that you actually managed to catch a short. You took a short on PEPE. You're already up a good 4.47%. So what this is really telling me is that the bears are actually showing us some strength on the lower time frames. All right, now question is, do they stop here? Do the bulls take over from here? 39 guys on vol is super compressed. Every time I look at compressed volatility, I'm looking for an expansion move. In which direction? Well, fall back on over to your trend. If the trend is short, it's telling you that, hey, the high probability setup here is that the expansion move happens to the downside, giving you a better bid opportunity. All right, that's if you're someone actually looking to buy some PEPE in this cycle. So you might catch a better bid. So I say patience is key for those of you looking to buy some PEPE here. Wait on the better bid opportunity. So if we start seeing that actually continue to the downside, we could then see the short signal cascade on over to the 12-hour time frame. Okay, so that's what I personally will be looking out for, at which point we can then expect a much deeper pullback on PEPE. As far as the overarching, my overarching market thesis is concerned, if you had to put a gun to my head right now and say, Krisha, you got to call it bull market or bear market, I'm saying bull market. For as long as Bitcoin, which is the mothership, which is the index of the crypto sphere, for as long as Bitcoin is holding its cyclical bullish signatures, I'm saying that, you know what, the altcoins actually get picked up on their higher lows, okay, on their weekly time frames. So I'm looking at all the major dips on the alts as buy the dip opportunities, owing to my conviction in that we're still in a bull market. So right now PEPE is telling me is that, hey, higher time frames looking good, still in an uptrend, but if you're someone looking to buy some PEPE, wait on a better bid opportunity. You could be getting a better bid on PEPE. Okay, so with that, guys, let's jump into the chart. Let's see what PEPE is up to here. So this is PEPE USD on the daily time frame. It's a beautiful chart. You know, I think it looks better than most of the altcoins out there right now, and to think that it's a meme coin. So this is the structure that PEPE actually broke out of. If I go ahead and take the measured move of the structure, which is a falling wedge, plotted on the break, the measured move to this structure, okay, would have taken PEPE all the way up to 1278. Now, we haven't gotten there just yet, but does that mean we don't get there at all? No, it's not necessary that prices move up in one straight line, right? You could see an ebb and flow of price action, or prices might actually come down, put another higher low, up again. You know, we could see this, and this is still a healthy move to the measured move of the falling wedge-like pattern. But now question is, where does that next higher low come in at? Now recently, guys, we released a brand new indicator, which is the Mango Lifeline indicator. Okay, the Mango Lifeline, it guides you through a process of sorts. When you are trading any coin, what's the first question you ask yourself? Well, is this chart bullish or bearish? Am I looking to long the asset, or am I looking to short the asset, right? So if you go ahead and turn on your Mango Lifeline indicator, all right, when the candles are green, it's saying that, hey, the bulls have taken over. When they're red, it's saying that the bears have taken over. So when they're green, it's telling you that the asset is bullish. Look for buy opportunities on the chart. You should be looking to long the asset. But now your next question is that, okay, if I'm looking to long the asset, what is my bid opportunity? Where should I be buying? What's that one good bid that's going to be very, very easy for me to manage my risk off of? Well, it gives you the buy opportunities right here. All right, so the next buy opportunity on PEPE comes in at around 735. From where price is at right now to 735, that's another good 5% to the downside. So you guys could potentially wait on that next bid opportunity. Now, if prices break that region, you know that you're wrong on your trade and you get to get out with a minimal loss, because oftentimes when it's a critical region, you often get a retest and then continuation to the downside, right? Where in the next major bid opportunity is only going to come in at 633. All right, so it's even telling you what bids to be gunning for. But I believe that the next, now right now the Mango dashboard is telling us that, hey, we could actually see lower on PEPE. So I say look for the buy opportunity line to get tested right here at around 735. And another amazing point of confluence right here on PEPE, especially at the 735 bid region, is this. If I just zoom out of this chart, there's just one bullish signature that PEPE has been following really, really well ever since it started its trend right here. Okay, yeah, ever since 127. All right, from 127 to where price is at right now, you're still up a good 596%. But check this out for an amazing signature. Go ahead and turn on your Mango dynamic indicator. Right, the dynamic indicator is a trend trader's indicator, and so notice how PEPE actually started its bullish uptrend right here on Feb 11, 2024. We started living over the dynamic resistance, now flipped into support. Every test of the dynamic indicator was picked up by the bulls. That's where the buyers actually stepped in to actually bid PEPE up, put it in an ascending triangle, off to the races, right? Now notice every touch so far of that dynamic support was picked up by the bulls until we lost it right here, used it as resistance, and then continuation to the downside, telling you that, hey, you can look for a better bid opportunity. The dynamic is red. We are currently living underneath the dynamic. We've lost that bullish signature. But what has price done so far? Well, we took back the bullish dynamic resistance. All right, holding it as support so far. And notice right now, Mango dynamic support is also lining up with that buy opportunity right there at 735. So there's a lot of really, really good confluence on that level, and that's what's going to make the bid very easy to manage. But for now, PEPE is presenting us with more of a bid opportunity than a sell opportunity, but look for those key levels. The one level comes in at 735. Bottom of the dynamic zone, guys, comes in at 699. All right, the targets. Now, this is another thing where the lifeline really comes in clutch. Not only does it tell you if the asset is bullish or bearish, not only does it tell you where the buy opportunities are and where the sell opportunities are, it also gives you targets to the upside. Notice this target, guys, it got hit to the T, prices wicked off of it and dumped swiftly. So the first target comes in at 92, and when we start breaking 92 cents to the upside, I'm looking for candle closes on the daily time frame. Only then will I be looking for 1084. So that is the gradual progression of targets that we're going to be looking towards on PEPE's chart. But based on the trend and volatility profile, I'll be expecting a dip first before we then see the next rally, before we can then anticipate the next rally to the upside. So now this is the picture on PEPE. Get greedy, okay? Now before I jump into WIF, I just want to let you guys know that the Mango Lifeline indicator is currently on sale owing to Mock's birthday week. BDay24 is the coupon code. You guys can find the Lifeline indicator on the mangoWay.com/lifeline. Link in the description below. Mock helped us create this indicator as well. So you can go ahead and check out the page and see exactly what it is that this indicator really helps you with. Very, very comprehensive, and it's very... it's got a 360 solution for you. You know, whether an asset is bullish or bearish, what's the next target, what's the next bid opportunity, when are you wrong on the trade, all of that good stuff. So go ahead and check it out. You'll find it on the mangoWay.com/lifeline. The birthday code is BDay24. Now with this, let's jump into WIF. All right, so WIF USDT. The first step, guys, it looks like it looks like distribution right here. Just gotta call it what it is. But you know what? I'm not gonna just employ my biases on the chart. Let's actually go ahead and use some of our objective indicators to help us with a better comprehensive view on WIF. With that, let's start off with the Mango dashboard. Once again, app.mangoresearch.co. Let's go ahead and filter out WIF from this list. Do we see continuation, or can we expect a deeper pullback? Okay, so 4-hour and 12-hour time frame is currently swinging bearish. The returns are green, so telling us that, hey, the bears are actually seeing follow through on those two time frames. However, volatility red at 64. Now 64 is red, okay, but it's closer to that 50 moderate level than it is to 100 super volatile level, right? So what this is really telling me is that, hey, yeah, the bears are in control, but 64 on the vol is telling me that, hey, you know what, the bears might still have a bit more oomph left in them. They still could take this down a bit further. Okay, so yeah, the dashboard's telling us that if you're trading WIF, you can get greedy on the bid. With that, let's get into the charts. Now, I want to implore you guys to start dissecting your charts from the higher time frames, because that's going to give you some key levels. That's going to really sort of highlight the key levels, the key macro levels that you can start getting greedy for, and that it would be very, very easy to manage a bit off of. So start with a weekly time frame. So let's go ahead and put in our next major region of support, which technically, in my opinion, only comes in right here at around $2.62, right? We then have a region of resistance that comes in right around here at around $3.28. So right now, WIF is technically range bound, right? So could we actually see a drop all the way back down to 262? Because from where price is at right now to 262, that's a good 10% to the downside. Right now, the dashboard is suggesting that, hey, we could still see further downside because the trend is short and volatility at 64, right? More juice. With that, let's get into the 4-hour time frame. Right, because I noticed something here on the 4-hour time frame. First off, we actually have a breakdown pattern. Okay, there's a bearish pattern that got triggered, which is this M-like formation. And if I go ahead and smack out a line segment right there, plotting in the neckline, let's get the measured move, plot it on the break. Where will this take WIF down to? That should take it all the way down to 293, which we have gotten down to and are currently living under. So we could be seeing here, now this is a very, very classic play, especially on these new coins, textbook patterns. I call them textbook patterns. Prices break, we give it another retest, we give the measured move another retest, put in a bear flag, if anything, and then continuation to the downside. Now, question is there any of the confluencing factors here on, on the bid, especially at 262, because that is a weekly level? Well, for that, let's use some of our objective indicators like the Mango lifeline. Go ahead, toggle on the lifeline. Okay, and alrighty. So first off, like I said, what does the lifeline really tell you? Is an asset bullish or bearish, right? You can understand that just by looking at the color of the candle. Now notice how we're currently red, telling us is that, hey, the bias has flipped bearish. It was bullish leading up to the highs right there, but it is now flipped bearish. All right, so now this is where you can start gunning for those lows on WIF. You can start getting greedy on your bids. All right, but now question is where? Where can you actually start getting greedy? Well, I say zone it out for yourself. You have target 1 at 271, and you have that weekly region of support that comes in at 262. We could very well see price get all the way down to this target region right here, 271 down to 262. Right? If we start dropping further, then yes, you can look for lower bids at around $2.50. But I say manage your risk off of critical levels like that weekly level. We start closing weekly candles underneath 262. I'm saying WIF is coming down even further, because once again, if I take you back on over to the weekly time frame, right? Let me put out the dynamic once again. I want you guys to imagine a weekly close underneath $2.62. We've been holding it as support for now weeks on end, almost over a month. Right, so close underneath this level would look very ugly. All right, so that's the range that I personally would be managing a bit off of if I was trading WIF. All right, so look towards the lifeline target at around 271, all the way down to the weekly region of support at around 262. So start using your objective, powerful indicators together to give you some amazing trade setups. But yeah, get greedy on PEPE as well as get greedy on WIF. That is the current picture on these altcoins. Overarching view, like I said, I'm still bullish on the market. So I'm looking at all the dips across the board as buy the dip opportunities until Bitcoin shows its hand, telling me that, hey, it is also bearish. For now, Bitcoin is far from its bear market reversal signature. Okay, when that happens, of course, I will be notifying you on the daily videos. So make sure you hit the like and the subscribe if you want to keep up. And also don't forget the Lifeline sale, guys. The Lifeline indicator sale ends in a couple of days. Make sure you use the birthday code BDate24 when you are jumping in. Alrighty, now I hope you guys enjoyed today's analysis on PEPE and WIF. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.